Right, morning. After 3 nights at Bobsfield campsite, I'm setting off towards Shepton Mallet. I have actually got somewhere booked tonight just to take the pressure off. Still taking things very much day to day. But it's a shorter day today, I think it's only 12-13 miles. I think my problem was too ambitious a schedule. 17 miles a day every day with no rest days planned was just too much basically. And just too much. It didn't allow any contingency for getting blisters or anything, or the wet days. And also the wild camping set myself quite a task there. It is pretty daunting at the best of times, and apart from the Gritstone trail, it's the first time I have wild camped on a long distance path. So lessons to be learnt for next time. I'll just allow myself, be a bit kinder to myself next time. Not planning such an ambitious schedule, fewer mileage each day, allow some contingency for rest days. Just try to know where I am with the wild camping. If it's an upland area, it's not too bad if there's moorland, but the areas I've walked through are quite intensively farmed, and there weren't many little places you could hide away, like heathland or moorland. So I think that had an effect as well. But lessons learnt. It's all a learning process, isn't it? And that's what it's all about. Show up, do what you can, and learn the lesson. Leaving Glastonbury today actually, because on Wednesday, that's just 2 days time, it's going to be incredibly busy here, incredibly hectic, because it's the festival. I'm quite glad not to be here for that. Glastonbury seems to have a wee bit of a traffic problem. It's so busy all the time. You know, Glastonbury is a funny old mix. It's kind of a mishmash of Christianity and paganism, because on the one hand you've got the connections with Joseph of Arimathea, sorry if I pronounced that wrong, I'm never quite sure how it's pronounced, and the Abbey and the Tor, and the fact that Glastonbury Tor is considered to be the earliest site of Christianity in England. And on the other hand you've got the hippies and the peace out stuff and the spirituality and the incense and the pagan symbols and the Wicca. So yeah, it's certainly an eclectic mix is Glastonbury. The eclectic individuals to boot. So it's been an experience. First time there. Glad I got to experience it. But yeah, I wouldn't mind going back again at some point. This is my only section of the day on a main road. I was always a bit worried about this, but there's a path. And if this path goes all the way up to where I turn off, I would be really happy. On this site stood the Heart Lake Turnpike. I'm so grateful for that cycle path. Just kept me all the way off that main road. And now I've reached my turning, a quiet road. Goodbye Glastonbury. This road isn't called Long Drove for nothing. It's just long and completely straight. I don't know what the significance of these stones are. They seem to have them at road junctions. just coming into North Wootton. Feeling quite tired. My feet are hurting a bit. So I'm going to find the church, find a bench, maybe have some lunch. Sounds like a plan. Oh, please have a bench. Just cooked this up on the stove. A bit of pasta. Lovely. Just sat on the steps of the church. There is a bench around the back, but there's somebody doing some maintenance, so I didn't like to sit there. So I've just cooked my pasta up, put the pouch in the stove and boiled it up. Could have done with simmering it really, because it's not that warm, but it'll do. It's pasta and it'll be fine. So time for lunch. I needed that stop. It's nice that all these village churches seem to be open as well. But I'm currently going up a hill now. I think we're away from the Somerset levels now. Left them behind and now into the hills again, which is good. Although it's obviously more puff making and effort walking uphill. I won't be sorry to leave the levels behind. It's not that interesting really. No views, busy roads, no footpaths, and obviously people don't expect people to be walking around there, so quite nice to be back into the hills. Wow, look over there, loads and loads and loads and loads of tent things and that. Do you think this is where the actual festival of Glastonbury is? Is that it? Could be, because I've seen signs for parking around this way. I reckon that's it. Wow, it's huge. Oh, I didn't like to film, but because there are loads of security people there, but I've just come past 2 fields of tents all set up ready. Bell tents with all lights and that. Loads of security. So it is all for Glastonbury, I bet. Bet it is. 2 days' time it'll all kick off. I'm glad I won't be here then. There's all these people on these little buggies rolling around these roads as well. Security guard, yeah, but I've just seen 2 girls in one who are taking selfies, so I wonder if you can hire them. I could do one of those. I always thought the actual festival of Glastonbury was a bit nearer to Glastonbury than that. In my mind's eye, I think I had it in one of the fields around the town, but it's huge, isn't it? It's actually like 6 miles away. But I suppose when you think about it, it's got to be. It's so vast. Train. Got something you see every day. Massive hold up down there. It's all the Glastonbury stuff. Look, you can see it in the fields behind all the tents. It's crazy. Hello. 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 You're all plagued by flies, aren't you? Hey, plagued by flies. Bit of off-roading. I'm trusting a couple of tracks to get me to Shepton Mallet, so hopefully all will be well. This is nicer, a proper green lane, not that far away now. Been a shorter day, which is good because these blisters on my left feet, they do not want to heal. This is St Peter and Paul's Church in Shepton Mallet. It's a big one, a very sizable church. Hi everyone, I'm in my room at the Highwayman's Inn outside of Shepton Mallet. It's not good news really. I mean, the blisters seemed okay yesterday, but then I was only carrying a small pack because obviously I left all my gear set up at the campsite. But after a full day's walking today, they're not great. I'll put a picture up here, so if you're squeamish, look away now. Okay, you can look again now, it's gone. But yeah, they're not great. And the general consensus is I shouldn't really be walking on them now. So I'm going to have to make a decision. If the walk ends here, it's only paused here. I will be back and I will do the rest. So never fear. I release videos of what I've done so far, and I will be back to finish the side to side for definite. Of course, I am really gutted because I'd hoped to go all the way to Ness Point originally, or at least to get as far as Avebury. But at the end of the day, sometimes your health takes priority. You've got to make those decisions, those good for you decisions, to not cause further injury. And if I walked on this, another 16 miles today, tomorrow, and then possibly onwards, then it's not going to heal. It's going to get worse, possibly infected, then take longer to heal. So although it's really gutting, I think I might be forced to make the decision to leave it here for now. But thanks everyone for following me and cheering me on. And don't forget, I will finish this for Parkinson's. I will do it. Morning all, just to update you what's happening. I'm afraid this is the end of the road for now. Just decided it'd just be stupid to carry on with the blisters being as bad as they are, because facing another 16-mile day today, it's hot. They're just going to get rubbed worse and worse. So I think the best thing to do is just go home and heal them. But like I say, I will finish this. I will be back. I'm going to walk back down to Shepton Mallet now, and a good friend is coming to pick me up. So this is it for now, I'm afraid. I will be back. I think what did it was the fact that it was too tight a schedule really. 17 miles a day for 30 days with no rest day, so there's no contingency there for injury or illness or anything. Carrying this heavy pack, and like I say, the wild camping situation was a bit daunting. But then also that rain, just that unseasonably wet day. It just rained most of the day, really heavy rain, and then showery for a couple of days afterwards, and everything just got really wet and rubbed. The blisters never had a chance to heal, although I did try to rest them as much as I can. Obviously it wasn't enough, so whether it was the wrong footwear, I mean I wore my road shoes because I knew there'd be a lot of road walking, whether it was the road walking that didn't help, because obviously it's hard surface that does wear on the feet. But yeah, lessons to be learnt. But like I say, it's not the end of the road for good. Side to side is just paused for now. But there will be videos, there will be more videos. And thanks a lot for following along. And I'll see you on. Wait for this car to go past. And this one. And that one. I'll see you on another adventure soon, because there will be lots in the future. Don't you worry. This is not the end.